Hello to the Nation, Dark PlayStation Nation, here to talk to you guys for a little bit of a mod spotlight. As you guys can see, we are in the mod spotlight world. Today's video is going to be the top 25 Minecraft mini mods. This is going to be for Minecraft 1.8, so hopefully you guys do enjoy. Make sure you guys slam that follow button down below. Subscribe to the Nation if you already haven't. If you guys want to be informed when I make future videos like this, if you guys want to check out the last 20 top mods that I've done, make sure you guys click the annotations that will be on screen, the links in the description, or if you guys are on mobile, you can click that little circle eye thing that appears on the top right corner of the screen, and you guys can check out any of the past top mod spotlight videos. So you guys can check out, various other mods and stuff like that. There's 20 other of them. Today we're going to be going over the most recent 5, and you guys can check out the other ones. So anyway, with all that being said, these are all going to be Forge mod loader compatible mods this time around. These mods gave me a little bit of trouble, considering that they were a little bit incompatible. Not necessarily that each mod was incompatible with one another, but we basically had an issue when we were trying to install them, because all of them needed to be installed, or one of them needed to be installed in a specific version of Forge. So make sure you guys are going to... You guys can check the link in the description or annotation on screen to my how to install Forge mod loader tutorial, and check that out. It's the fastest, easiest way to install it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started. And yeah, so no particular order, we're going to be talking about these guys. This is the extra vanilla recipe mod by Tyrannus. We got Vein Miner by Portable Jim. We got Better FPS mod by Guichiguria. We have the Blocks Physics mod, which was originally made by ID Miner, then upgraded to 1.7.10 by Blargist. You guys will also see the Block Physics mod working, as you guys can see those blocks back there and over there and stuff are going off. And then finally, it was updated by Big Wave. Then we have Utility Worlds, and the Utility Worlds is by Zarkov. So anyway, we're going to start off with the extra vanilla recipes mod. I'm always a sucker for these little mini mods here that can add just all these sort of crafting recipes that really should be added by now. So anyway, leather, you guys can make it with the rabbit hide, as you guys know, but you can also now smelt rotten flesh to be able to make that. We've outlined mods like that before, but I always do like them, and especially the ones that are a little bit more unique. So anyway, the cobweb, you guys can use a slime ball and 4 strings surrounding it in a crisscross pattern, and boom, you guys will get a cobweb. It is shaped crafting, so you need to make sure it's in that formation. To get flint, you guys can put 4 gravel in a 2x2, and that will give you flint. You guys can get my mycelium or mycelium, I don't know. You guys can get that by doing dirt next to a mushroom. You guys can then get a name tag with 2 paper and a lead, which is actually pretty good. If you guys don't know how to make a lead, you need a slime ball. So it's actually a pretty balanced recipe. Then you can get packed ice by putting 8 ice around snow. You guys can get a saddle, 5 leather with the iron, so you guys can use the smelting of rotten flesh to get the leather. Combine that with 2 iron, you get a saddle. And then horse armor, you guys can use the saddle, which you can craft as well. And then either diamond, gold, or iron for the diamond, gold, and iron horse armor. So definitely something cool. I really do like those crafting recipes, and I'm always a sucker for them. Next thing we're going to be going over is the Vein Miner. So this Vein Miner, if you guys actually do the command, there's actually commands that go along with it, and you guys can do the different ones. So you guys can check the modes, you can check the block list, the tool list, the block limit, so the actual limit per block. You can do the radius, all of that various stuff, and then also the delay and whatnot. Right now, we're just going to play with the mode here, so you guys can do the mode, and then it'll give you options from there. I would like to put the mode on no_sneak right there. So boom. So it's going to be when I'm not sneaking. So the great thing about this is that I can go over, and I'm actually going to fly quite a ways away so that I don't mess anything up over there. So the way that you're going to use Vein Miner, it's a little bit more intricate than your average, lumberjack mod or something like that. So basically, you guys are going to need to add them to your tool list. So you can go to tool list. And as you guys tool list, and as you guys can see here, you guys will see the various things after that. So shears, pickaxe, shovel, axe, hoe, and then you guys can do add, and then add the actual tool ID. The next thing you guys are going to have to do is you guys are going to have to add grass and dirt to the item list. So as you guys can see, one of the other ones is going to, or sorry, block list. So you guys are going to see a block list like so. So you guys will have the block list, and then you guys will need to add the thing that you're going to break it with, so that will be shovel, like so. So shovel, and then you guys can also add, so you have the thing that's going to be breaking it. You guys will do add and then space, and then you actually have to do what the item is. So that's going to be Minecraft. So you're going to have to do Minecraft colon, and then you can do things like dirt, and you can do Minecraft colon and grass. So you guys can do things like that. So boom, and when we go and we're gonna try and break some dirt here, as you guys can see, boom, it's going to ruin our shovel, because our shovel doesn't have much durability, and it's gonna break a ton of that stuff. So if I actually went and went out of game mode here, so slash game mode 1, or into game mode, I guess I should say, and then got a diamond shovel like so. So I got this epic Diamondis shovel here, and then went and started to break this guy here. Boom! It is absolutely going to take out a ton of stuff. As you guys can see, it took out almost all of that dirt. I can go over here, break a bunch of dirt here, break a bunch of dirt over here, and boom, it's going to be taking all of that out, but not taking out the grass until I actually touch the grass. So once I touch the grass, it's actually going to go and start breaking like everything. So you can even change the limit to be varying types of, or varying limits, so you can make it so it's not going to do this to entire areas and stuff like that. On top of that, you know, we can even go like this, and we can go and start breaking things like this stone actually isn't part of this. So what is part of this is stuff like cobble. So that's oh, and as we can see, those blocks are going to start falling. But the coal is actually part of that. So coal by default will break in veins. But you guys could even add stone. Now, it wouldn't be the most practical thing to add stone, because that means every time you'd break stone, pretty much your pick would just get destroyed. But you guys could use it theoretically to enable you guys to mine very quickly or hollow out very large rooms. So it is something that is kind of useful and kind of a time saver. So I personally really like it. In addition to that, you guys can do something like this, where you go and use it for an axe, where you guys are going to place down all your saplings here. You guys will use your various, you use your bone meal here, and then you guys can actually hold this, and boom, there we go. So I was sneaking there at the beginning, which is why it didn't work. But you guys just hit that, and boom, it's going to drop down all of your goodies here, so I can actually go and break all these guys and pick them all up. And I guess that these items aren't actually picking up into my inventory, but if they were picking up into my inventory, we would have gotten all of that fancy wood. So anyway, pretty cool. Definitely do like that. You know, if we, there we go. Holy crap, this is huge. And then we went like that, boom. As you guys can see, all of the wood will drop, and we should be able to pick it up from there. But anyway, now we're going to be moving on to the next mod here, which is going to be the better FPS mod. Now, I can't really talk about this too much. You guys are going to have to explore the config yourself, pretty much for the reason that it's very difficult to explain, but pretty much the algorithms that Minecraft uses isn't necessarily the best algorithm, you know, in order to load chunks and whatnot. So what this mod will actually do is it'll change the sine and cosine algorithms, where when it's loading chunks and whatnot, it'll change it and optimize it so you get a little bit better FPS. Anyway, the blocks physics mod, I'm just going to show you guys a quick example of what it does. It's more so than just a normal blocks physics mod. Most of the time when you guys see a blocks physics mod, what it'll end up doing is basically make it when an explosion goes off, you know, blocks fly everywhere and whatnot. What this physics mod does is actually a physics mod for the entire game. It basically changes the way that blocks interact with each other. So you guys saw before when I was breaking stuff, like how things would fall and stuff, how things become more brittle. You guys can see this area over here. You see pieces of dirt that are just dirt and grass that are falling off, and that's because dirt is in the config as an item that isn't structurally stable. So when I put a block on top like this one, as you guys can see, I'm going to start placing these blocks, and boom, it's going to actually start falling and whatnot. So you guys can see these blocks are going to be falling. So it's going to change a lot about Minecraft, just because it's going to change the way that you guys are allowed to build things. You know, some of you guys won't actually be able to use this mod if the structures that you've already built use some of those. So it's going to change the way that you guys build in game. So I definitely suggest, if you guys are going to load this up, make sure you guys check the item list, or the block list in the config for what blocks are affected by this. You know, blocks like dirt and sand are obviously going to be affected by it, and various other items. So make sure you guys check that first, because the last thing you want to do is load this up and some structure that you spent a lot of time on ends up breaking. So anyway, we kind of saved the best for last in this right here, and that is the Utility Worlds mod by Zarkov. This adds 2 items into the game. The way you're going to craft this one, which is the Void Portal, is going to be with 2 diamonds, 3 Eye of Ender, a Book and Quill, and then 3 Obsidian. And the way that you're going to craft the Mining Portal is going to be with 2 diamonds, 2 Eye of Ender, a Diamond Pick, a Book and Quill, and 3 Obsidian. So pretty expensive recipes overall. So basically, these portal blocks are going to be single blocks where you place them down. There's the Void Portal. and there's the mining portal. What the void portal is going to do is it's going to have its own set of special things that go around with it. So the void portal is going to have no weather. The sun is located at the peak, black sky without stars. So that's sort of what's going to be in there. You will have, it's considered a plains biome, so various things will spawn there that will also spawn in a plains biome, and it's a 9x9 stone platform when you arrive. So as you guys can see, I click it, boom, it's going to start downloading terrain and whatnot. So I just got into this world, guys, and as you guys can see, this is the 9x9 platform that you guys will spawn onto and whatnot. You guys can either click on this is the void portal, so you can click on this to either go back, or, you know, as you guys can see, if you fall out, you will die, and you are not going to spawn back in this world. You instead will spawn back in your normal world where your normal spawn point would be, so that would be either by bed or whatnot. So that is the void portal. Pretty cool. The void goes on infinitely. It stays, you know, it's technically, like I mentioned, a plains biome. It's completely black, no weather, all that sort of stuff. And let's see, I think that's about it. But anyway, the next one is going to be the mining portal. So the mining portal is a little bit different. So this is going to be the world that you guys are going to spawn into. As you guys can see, the sun is going to stay up in that direction. So the traits this says, it's completely flat. There's no weather. The sun is locked there. There's no caves, water, or lava, so you guys won't run into any of that. Other mods may override this behavior, so as you guys can, so there might be other mods that if there's other blocks that may be overridden. This entire sort of biome thing is going to be the same as Extreme Hills, so that's why you guys will see some of these trees around and whatnot. So it's gonna be the same as Extreme Hills, and then if you guys dig down a little bit, you guys will start seeing stone and various other blocks. So with the blocks gravity mod, you guys will need to watch out for all of this dirt and whatnot that's gonna be falling in. You guys are gonna need to be very careful about that and whatnot. But anyway, definitely something to check out. So I really do like this. It'll offer you the ability to be able to get any of the stuff you'd normally find in these worlds. Have an area where you could just continuously mine and not need to worry about making look all ugly and such. And then you guys can click this to bring you back. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys slam that like button down below. Subscribe to Join the Nation if you already haven't. Make sure you guys check out all of these mods. All the links will be down in the description below. Make sure, again, you guys click on that little eye to check out any of the other mods, the other 20 of these mods you guys can check out in the top 20 and all that, or other sort of videos. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Bye.